Be magical.
Magical like Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
Going help people. Oh, Chucky, how you doing today, buddy?
Pretty good. Hey, 3D. Hey, Hitman. George Jennings. Brian Ferguson. Yeah, that's who we've got watching right now. I must be on a really slow return because the screen's not showing our faces yet.
Mine was on a slow return too, but now it's showing everybody.
There we go. Somehow I'd paused the video that I was trying to watch. This one.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. So how you doing tonight, Dylan?
Can't complain. Mine is dealing with stupidity and training somebody at work. Nothing. It's not that bad. How about you?
I'm fine. I'll get back to me in a minute. Hey, Jim, how you doing, man?
Doing well.
Good.
So from the doctor, I'm happy. I didn't have to go out today, so good.
Yeah. I'm 10 minutes behind. Well, that's good. That's good. How you doing, JT?
So far, so good. But the day's still young, you know. Hey. No, everything's all right. Keep getting ready, you know, doing my stretches and shit. Got Bill Day coming up, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know.
I don't know what's so bad, carrying all the bills and checks out or dragging my sorry ass broke home.
Well, what's worse, man, between the bank and the post office is about 75 yards.
Oh.
And that's as long as I get to feel like I'm rich.
You know?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm doing fine too. Can't think of anything new going on here. We switched the show to a half-hour format. If we're still talking in half an hour, we'll just keep going till we get done talking. And my wife's theater's finally doing a show this January.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, but it can't be that big a deal, no, can it?
Well, it's a big deal because
you would be supporting your wife. You would know the script by heart.
No.
You would be built. Come on.
I'm sick of theater. I did theater when I was a kid. I'm so sick of it.
Walk in there and tell them, hey, move that light over a little bit more.
I can see Chuck with his sweater tied around his neck and
Hey, hippie. So what are you vaping on tonight, Dylan?
The Dead Rabbit R on top of the Jelly Fog, and for a good brother, Lord Vapor Ryan too. How about you, JT? What you vaping on there, bud?
Well, I'm using the Caliburn right at this very second. It's got that Bonnie and Clyde going in it. And of course, the usual intake MTL and the Pandora on those. And, you know, they're switching out. They've got some extreme ice. Speaking of which, Lost Vape.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know, back and clean up the blotto on the Gower. What are you vaping on there, Brother Jim?
of course I've got the Cthulhu AR walk. Gotta have a blaze on top of the TAC 21.
Cool.
And keeping up with the memories, I got the paranormal lost bait for the drop on top of it.
Boss
Our
man.
illustrious potentate, Chuck.
So tonight I'm vaping on the IPV V200, and in there I've got my strawberries and tangerine mix, and got a Provari with Aries 24 on. Well, no, this looks like 22. No, it's 24. Aries 24 on top, and it's got my chocolate or my coffee and caramel mixture in it, and got the Squape with Stevie Z liquid. And I'm not really vaping on the pulses tonight, so I'm not going to mention them. But that's it. That's what I got.
Did the pulse have a dripping out?
No. Yeah, actually, one of them, I screwed up the build on it, and it is dripping out. So,
Dick
That's
pulse.
well, it's the which one?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's got the Kylan M in it, and you have to build that just right. It's not the hardest one to do, but I still fucked it up.
I thought you liked it. Oh,
I do.
okay.
And come on. 10-month burn-in testing reveals all OLED monitors and TVs suffer some amount of burn-in. It's a 10-month, but LCD monitors also have uniformity issues, whatever that means. I guess that means they're not wearing the right uniforms.
I don't know because it takes humans, 20 years before you can reach burnout?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's what I've been told. I don't know.
Yeah. That's probably in a particular job. I don't know. The House has approved impeachment query into Biden as Republicans rally behind the probe. President says effort is baseless because they're doing the same thing. They've got stuff. I mean, it's on Hunter's laptop. They even have.
On the bill.
Now, when the talk wasn't real, now it's real, then it wasn't real, now it's not real again.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Democrats are saying the same thing that Republicans are saying about Trump's trials.
Yeah,
It's like-
well, there's a
Not a
little bit of difference there. They actually have what the
Oh, bloody hell.
yeah.
Hey, George, that's not how you spell my name, sir.
Yeah. They can't believe it when it's happening to them. When they're making up charges for Trump, oh yeah, it's definitely bad because they've made up charges in their minds and they're going with it. But if it comes to Biden, he's not guilty of anything in their minds. That's bullshit.
I don't know. You just gotta wait and see. Right now, everything's just flapping their gums.
Yeah. And the judge in the Trump election case has paused court deadlines as appeal is heard on presidential immunity.
Which judge?
The one in the Trump election case.
Georgia.
In Washington, sorry.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dylan, coffee.
Chop chop.
Alright, give me coffee.
Want you to chop chop, boy.
I know you see me there, Troy. You know.
Hey, Dylan, what was that new? Dylan,
Yes.
what was that article you were saving for the show?
Oh yeah. So over time, the article I had found was something in regards to cuts in money, I guess. But from what I was reading, I'm guessing it had to do with, you know. Oh, here we go. Fed begins pivot towards lowering rates as inflation declines. Watching slowing inflation prompt Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell to pivot away from raising interest and rates towards considering when to cut them, igniting a rally on Wall Street. So I'm guessing with this 2 to 3 day meeting, there was about, I believe they were talking about, like I said, cutting jobs away from people still because of inflation, things like that. I'm not, that's what I get from it.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure what other people may think or believe once they article.
Well,
Yeah, I found that article. It says that Jerome Powell said that Fed officials are likely done raising interest rates because of how steadily inflation has cooled. And
hang on right there. Now explain to him just exactly where Jerome Powell has any power over jobs.
none.
Okay, thank you. Continue on.
He got his from the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
that might have something to do with an interest in the job stuff. I still think a bunch of people are out of work left over from COVID.
Oh, hell yeah, you know they are. And then there's how many didn't go back because they make more off unemployment.
Yeah.
Don't
Or
forget.
whatever they call it.
And then you've got the Christmas layoff.
Yep.
Yep.
Used to come in cycles, just like the salmon's running upstream, you know.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah. They foresee 3 rate cuts next year. I hope.
We got incoming hacking going on, you know.
Yeah.
And Ron, go ahead, Chuck.
Oh, anybody who doesn't remember, the Federal Reserve has nothing to do with our government.
As Ron Jeremy says that Dylan found an old newspaper a homeless man was using to wipe his ass.
Ah, that's a rich homeless man. Wall Street Journal's not cheap.
Right.
That's not what I hear.
If you don't have the one for the customer with their own name written on it, that's $1 off. They charge you $1, and you didn't get paid $1 for delivering.
You're just looking for the touch.
Mm-hmm. They are very strict on their paper carriers. I used to do it.
Good job.
Yeah, so Wall Street traders celebrated, like Dylan was saying, the prospect of lower rates ahead. Stock prices soared and bond yields sank after the Fed's policymakers signaled that they envisioned 3 interest rate cuts in 2024. I'm starting to sound like Alex Jones.
Cool.
Doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about.
I get one of your books.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, what's his head's been in office 3 days down there in Argentina. How's it going down there?
I haven't heard.
They said a lot of stocks were sent in last Friday, right before you got sworn in.
So, you guys ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
I think I've seen one episode.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Well, their boss, the captain, the he was a gay black man is the role he was playing. The actor just died.
Oof.
Oh,
So no more Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I guess.
I ain't seen anybody die.
Yeah.
That's true. I have a list. I think we all do, but
Yeah. He was also in Homicide, that show.
I don't know what's up with that.
Homicide? No, no, huh? I don't know nothing about a homicide, man.
Oh, if you want to talk about shows, anybody that's got Netflix, it's a eight episode series. It's called Obliterated. It was I thought it was a riot. Don't watch it with a kid. You know, there's enough titties and dicks in it, but the whole premise is a special ops group supposed to save Las Vegas from a nuclear bomb. They do it. They were told, good, mission over, go celebrate. They all get drunk, stoned, drugged. They're all bombed out of their skull. Then they get the call saying, nope, that was a fake bomb. We got 12 hours to get the real one. So they got to go save Las Vegas, all fucking tripping balls and shit.
No.
Shit.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do this.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here's Andre Bauer's IMDb page. Y'all can't see it in the panel, but he was in The Good Fight, She Said, American Experience, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Spirit Untamed, BoJack Horseman, New Girl. Yeah, he did a lot of work.
Lovely, go.
2 men are charged with killing and selling bald and golden eagles.
Ooh. Other than being an asshole, I don't know why you would. I mean, you can't eat the critter. Well, I suppose you could. It wouldn't be very good, but you could.
Yeah. Their focus was on trafficking, but they seem to have a high kill rate anyway.
Well, I'm not opposed to killing critters for eating, but I don't know about trophy hunting and just killing them because I can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did that. We do the Red Squirrel Death March and see who could bag how many. But I mean, after a while, you go, what the fuck's the sense?
Sorry, Happy. Terry's not coming back on the show. Even if he said so himself, I'm certain he's not coming back.
He never would turn down his lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tried to help him.
Oh boy.
Sorry, everybody. My computer's going real wonky, and I cannot read anything you're saying. I'm not being an asshole because, well, maybe I am being an asshole.
Well, Rico's probably an asshole, so.
Yeah.
Good.
It's not time yet. Go that way. Go that way.
I don't want to.
Go.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Okay.
Silly human, you think you're in charge.
I had an Aussie one time, Australian Shepherd, and I swear the first time I ever said go away to her, she knew exactly what I meant because she did. She just went away. Oh my God. Yeah. Big smoke, big tobacco. They're buying into, they're buying products that they think will make it through the FDA, and then bitching about FDA not enforcing the laws against the ones who didn't. pass. The owner of Blue Vape brand said, "We share the government's concerns about the rise in youth vaping and call for a reform of vape flavor names and a ban on packaging that deliberately appeals to under 18s. That's not what he sounds like, I'm sure, but
It doesn't matter what he sounds like. They're still conflating people doing cartomizers like this that are, the thingy. And they're conflating it with this.
Yeah.
They're not the same. They're not the same. This
Nope.
is different. Take it away, Jim.
And besides, how come the numbers of youth smoking aren't being released?
because
How
they're
come they
going
get-
down.
Exactly, but they're not bringing that under your nose.
Nope. In fact, somebody said they were going up and deleted their tweet or deleted comments for that tweet when the real facts were displayed for him to see.
You just have to use your head. Look at this logically. There are things teenagers are going to want to do. They're going to want to smoke. They're going to want to drink. They're going to want to fuck.
Yep.
And the more we say no, the more they find a way. You did it. Your father did it. His father did it. I mean, it's since the dawn of time. Teenagers will push the limit. And the more you say no, the more they want to do it. I'd much rather have a teenager vaping than smoking.
Yeah.
But it's up to the parents to kick their ass. The
Mm.
school shouldn't. I mean, you get caught with it, detention. Throw them home for a couple of days on administrative leave.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be the school's issue. It should be a no tolerance policy, like guns and knives or anything like that. And that should be the parents' problem to kick their ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing a nice hefty fine for someone selling to a minor, even if they work in a vape shop.
Oh no, that'd be awesome. I mean, treat it like alcohol, but it's
Yeah.
no different than any other sin out there that they're gonna want to commit.
Nope. And alcohol flavors. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just said you got to find a way to tax it.
That's it. But that's the only reason they're picking on this one vice is because it isn't regulated by them. They're not lining their pockets yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Once they can do that, then they'll see vape all of a sudden isn't so bad.
But could they have a master plan that they're trying to push it and make it part of the tobacco?
Yeah, that's what Big Tobacco's trying to do is make it part of tobacco that they want to put behind them.
But wouldn't Big Tobacco want to just engulf it, kind of like China does when they take over a business?
Their way of doing that is to buy a controlling stock in a single product that they know they can get to pass the FDA's test, and then bitch about all the ones who are selling illegally.
Yep. But it's weird. They don't allow their people to vape, but you smoke.
Yeah.
But maybe that could have something that possibly has something to do with the government of China owning the tobacco industry.
Yeah.
But, they were just going to help out and, make sure they met all the regulations and stuff. And then all of a sudden look at that. They own the tobacco industry. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. And Big Tobacco and a certain political party are both going after it because it screws with their PMTA money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Remember too, there's also a couple of other uses for tobacco, medical and what do you call it? What do you call it?
Agricultural.
Agricultural.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim. Good catch.
I know a few big words.
Yeah. My family came to this country because of tobacco. We were able to get my ancestor got the guy he was going to go work for in his tobacco farm plantation paid for his trip from England to the U.S. so that they could pick tobacco for 9 years, and then they could get their own place and do the same thing. So the Hargises are tobacco people.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who's tobacco people.
Yeah, they were going to the ports and finding people who didn't have money to get across and offer them a trip for trade for working on the plantations. It was a pretty good way to do it, but some places were doing slavery, others were doing indentured servitude.
Don't call that slavery though, because it happened to those that kind.
Mm-hmm. Europeans.
Yeah.
So Reuters put out that poll where 21% of the people polled admitted to committing mail-in ballot fraud.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding, man. I checked the numbers again.
That equates to about 10 million, 15 million votes.
Man, this was the safest, most secure in ever.
Yeah, right.
Since
no one
ever.
That's what they'd have us think.
That's why you're going to see a fistful of diseases thrown at us in the next month or two. They're going to make one stick.
And Chuck, don't you ever accuse me of thinking again.
Oh, okay. I'll try. Jim, do you have a joke?
Oh, I've got a joke. I don't know if I've told this one, but Bobby reminded me of it. So this woman goes to the doctor. She goes, get your checkup and all that. And she's getting ready to leave. She goes, Doc, I got to ask you. She goes, my husband, lately, he's developed the worst temper. He's always in a bad mood and he just flies off the handle. Doctor says, well, he says, there is this one thing you can do. He says, next time you notice your husband's starting to get agitated, just before he gets mad, get yourself a glass of water, take a big mouthful and swish it in your mouth. Swish and swish and swish and swish until you can't swish anymore, and then walk out of the room. She looks at him like he's got 3 heads, but she says, okay. Oh, a couple of weeks later, she runs into the doctor, and the doctor says, well, how'd that work out for you? She goes, Doc, I can't explain. I don't know how, but it worked. Right from the first time I tried it. He came home, he started to get mad. I swished and I swished and I swished. I left the room, and he goes, how does the water work? He goes, it isn't the water. You kept your mouth shut.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
He said you kept your mouth shut.
Well, you guys have a good night. It was good to see everybody again. And I put the link in chat if you want to join us in Zoom for the after party. So that's it for tonight.
Yeah, for America. God bless everybody.
I'm in the Bullet King test tube.